After writing a record, it's yeah, I don't even really want to pick up a guitar for a couple of weeks.
Did you have this change progress, let's say that way, all in the similar time span, or was one of you already a father and the other came?
Yeah,
10 years later?
Jonathan's has the oldest son, and I think he just started high school, which
Okay.
is he was tripping out on the other day. It's like, oh man, my son started high school today. I was like, wow, because his son was born right around a couple of years before, I think, right around when the band got signed.
Can you remember how you felt then? Was it like, oh, maybe this will put an end to it, or in a way that, or?
No, I just remember, I remember him trying to kind of like be the dad and also be in the band, and it was a sort of a push and pull. And then it was, I don't know who fathered the next child, but many kids came after that.
How old are your kids now?
My daughter is 9.
So she's pretty much aware of what you're doing.
Yeah, she knows that, daddy, people want to see daddy play around the world, and I have to go to them. And so it's really hard to be away from her, man. That's the hardest thing about this, Everything else is easy, The hardest thing is being away from the people that you love.
Does she like what you're doing?
She thinks it's cool, I think
you play her
I think she likes it.
Yeah.
I play her some new songs, and she's like, yeah, I like it. But she likes Muse.
Oh.
I'm like, that's cool, okay.
So that maybe gets its way a little bit into your...
Yeah.
Yeah, you play acoustic guitar also a lot at home?
I play an acoustic. I play like a Spanish guitar. I'm always playing, like...
Finger picking?
Yeah, finger picking.
Flamenco
like
style? Or?
Flamenco style, yeah. I have a good friend at home. His name's Emilio. He's a great flamenco guitarist. You can look him up on emilio.tv if you want to check him out. It's badass.
The record has been out now for some months. How do you look back on it now?
As with every record, it's kind of like the excitement building up, and once it's like completed, there's a sense of nervousness before the release, like, oh, I hope people like it, and then you have to remember that when we're in the studio, like, okay, this is great, and then kind of keep remembering that, like, we put out something that we believe in, something that we're happy with. Otherwise, you don't release it. You make sure that everybody's happy with it, and then, boom, it goes out, and to the record label. Now listening to it, it's like, I could have done this, and you start critiquing it a little more, and it really builds the excitement to create another album, which is where we are now.
Yeah, because just maybe hypothetically, is this like a sort of an end of a certain phase? Also referring to the title, maybe that after this you can sort of have a clean sheet again, or how does it feel
I
for
think
you?
After each record, after each tour, it's sort of like the slate gets wiped clean, and we can start over. You get in the studio, you come in with new ideas, and I think after every record, you kind of have the sense of for me, that I don't think really a new era,
Because how is it for you after finishing a record, when you just pick up a guitar, maybe before it you have the sense of, oh shit, maybe I have to write something or come up with ideas. Is it for you, do you, maybe just when you play for fun, is it different for you? Because after you finish the record that you can just play more freely?
Yeah, after writing a record, it's like, yeah, I don't even really want to pick up a guitar for a couple of weeks. And it's like, don't want to, like let your mind kind of have a chance to recover, because it feels creatively drained, oh God, I don't want to think about it. And I won't even listen to the record after it's done for a long time.
What do you
like
do?
A month or two.
Okay.
Until the record company gets it, and then you get the finished product in your hand, like, oh cool, and then we'll listen to it. Like.
Okay. Well, what is there maybe something that is totally away from music that you really like to do in such a period?
Other than, Spending time with my family, my daughter. We have a good time doing whatever it is. And you know, I like to ride dirt bikes in the desert.
All right.
I like to be out on the water in a boat in the ocean. When I'm near water is when I'm calm and happy. You know, when I'm away from music.
Do you live near the sea?
I live near the ocean, yeah, in California.
So who knows what impact that will have on future records, maybe.
No. Put me back in the city. After that, you know, I get really uncomfortable with that sort of setting for a while. I can go on vacation for a week, but then I'll start, okay, I need to go play or you know, get some sort of creative outlet musically, so.
All right. Thank you for your time.
Okay, cool.
Yes.